storm, damn it. Lost your nerve? That stench. Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it. Faster.
Move it. This young
man. Slow now. Whoa. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. Farewell. Come on, Roach.
Buy-in or...
Show me what you've got on offer. So long.
you even think to help elves in these times? I'd be amiss not to reward you. Find me in the camp nearby. I shall have something for you.
Ugly bastard. Hey there. Run, Roach. Hey there. Hey-ya!
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, son.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away. Afraid to go out in the fields anyway for fear of
Mikko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good-for-nothings all. They drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the...
So the White Lady haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folks say she's made her home. So, will you save us from her?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
They're starving all this evening, though. They eat horse cubs.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Expected to see 4 bodies. Gotta explore the tower. Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly in a panic. Blood trail leads to the cellar. Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. All signs point to a Noonwraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then.
Greetings, Witcher.
Seems your white lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you. Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Oh yeah. Noon wraiths never come out after dusk. Let's dance.
Happy trails. the Witcher, eh?
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
Fucking hey, Oz.
Dill pickle soup for lanterns.
Oh, you can all go suck a devil.
Careful, you scab. This is no regret. Don't shoot back yours.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh!
Are you wandering the streets, eh? Tempting to
Ah!
short in decent kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
I must go to the well.
Sure.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows that elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for Witchman.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. For your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Oh, fuck, I'm right.
Mister, why are your eyes so strange?
This is the trough, and you the bigger drum. I insist. No, you got booted first last time. You were right.
To burn a monster and a witch in the marketplace. Let them do as they will. It's not to me. I like to someone blackmail me with the execution.
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain of his father, brother, or bride. Look upon your neighbour, for he too could be... No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please! Good luck! A Doppler!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
The stench is entirely different.
He can get his wife out the dungeon.
Come one, come all. Come one, come all.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Miss Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities. No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pyre for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. No! I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! Good slap! A doppler!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Needs master. Burnt doppler. White stenches entirely different. It's not.
Hey! Sod off! Will.
Not here for the lit.
We're supposed to believe.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some...
I'd look for a...
Putrid.
I wouldn't know.
You...
They say you...
Me.
Would...
And...
Someone called...
This mean...
Thieving.
Robbers.
Think that...
Well...
But by look, you know a bat can...
Got nothing to...
Well, well. And as bats sense moth...
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine. And the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error... You'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Got my eye on you, one.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
It's a state of...
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
Or,
Come one, come all.
My, what a freak. Any needs, master?
Rotten look.
Greetings. The thinking must be overseen right away up in the
Sash. Stay away. What next? Discretionary trip to benefit.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock. So long.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock. So long.
Your every move will be counted.
What do you want?
Judged.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
I'm looking for the Putrid Grove. Need you to help me find it.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Help a poor fellow out.
White one.
Ah!
Watch where you step.
Any needs, master?
How could you?
Witch! Bodes ill. Rotten luck.
Looking wobbly.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, no one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Arms for the poor. Alchemists violate.
Yes?
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay? From Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Oh, yeah, onions and all.
Oh, thumbs today.
Eternal fire.
You are the famous Geralt of Rivia.
Hear my prayer. Grant my plea.
Ladies,
Bring my
mutants,
husband back to health.
blasphemers, kobolds.
He's a good man. Honest. Righteous. Eternal fire. You are my only hope. Grant what I ask.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Deliver us from evil.
Right at noon rise ticks, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Arms for the poor.
Find tomorrow what you can find today. You're an offence to the majesty of the Eternal.
Oh, he's a war veteran. Scared of the crowd. Spare a copper or two.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
You play Gwent, don't you? So you play or not?
Aye, I play.
Play you some other time.
How is business?
Bloody easy.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Holy moly, you're a...
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
bonny boats that prance by here. Teams like full bellows begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yen for wind.
What's the rush?
Touch me.
Any needs, master?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Assume your every move's observed.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shagging friends. You treat us as wenches of that.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
What ails you?
Oh, yeah, one eye.
It him as rain.
How are things? About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men'll manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while? I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Greetings, Haddo.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
This time, but a good day for commerce.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminated. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the Eternal Fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez. Think I plugged every hole in there.
Well, all right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this poor son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon. Well?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, John Keir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Ooh. Oh!
Ah! Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't write it now. Greetings.
Help! Save me! I'm dying with poverty.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest...
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been...
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Be never...
I'd like to go inside. Look...
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first.
After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Step.
All right. See.
A second sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Jimmy calls. That is me.
I'd like to see.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me, has the honor to announce that betting is now open. I've done. George, known also as Pile Driver. Been here, been there, same shite everywhere.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind...
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of...
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the...
Ciri. The woman's... Ciri was orphaned during... I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a... I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last... Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
I see. Do you wish to tell me a...
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me...
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset. I know it took her a while to gain control.
I see.
Yeah, there's some... She's a child of the...
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyed.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophet. I see.
Yeah, there's... They call Ciri the Lady. She... didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than travel, and that Ciri carries immense power in her...
I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her.
Let's continue, please.
You must take my hand and talk of Ciri.
Mm-hmm. If Ciri couldn't find me...
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just night.
At times the dreams come multiply.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Toss in!
Why'd your hair go white?
I'll never come back, you stinking stat. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Time! Keep it together, legs!
Gotta get around him!
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, it's almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was...
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages past.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be...
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize... But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dream?
Couple times.
Oh.
Not at all, but I know she came here in contact... Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could... Well, just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't you?
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put...
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the night.
Well, maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only...
Give him a chance. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fight. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Official. Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady.
That's what I'm counting on. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have...
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about... If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella. Doubt I want to hear them. Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eye. Well, seems fascinated with...
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finn...
You want to take this one, then?
Nah.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer...
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs with Rosavar Atre. Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chamber.
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all... Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your...
I could go some dump.
Ah, steep it's right.
15 feet. My head spins. Ah.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The grey mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Cahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in...
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what's
Go,
made of.
go!
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air! Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air! Don't spare the horse!
Come on.
I adore the speed, the rush of air!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congrat... That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid?
Ah, Yes, Molly, the portly young woman.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you...
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them. Why would a witch...
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see...
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one...
That's right. Except it's the other way around.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you...
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind.
No. Sadly, I haven't got... The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layaback. But... or maybe...
You do realize...
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever...
Any chance...
Of course. He came to...
What? Why do you need
to take me on a romantic cruise of the... Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before... Dandelion told me once he'd show me his
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Rode up.
I'd say the same. Well... And here we are.
Likewise. See ya.
Chase the pansy all the way to the garden.
Oh, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery, the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Ro...
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witch.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will... Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
What's he doing here?
My servant was a rat breaking through our rubbish.
No loitering round here. Like a new raid teach, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
I wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mummy says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
I know you saw Dandelion.
Oh, yes. Long...
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated...
Maybe...
Mould. That was... When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the...
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you.
Really? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty.
No.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chip.
Sorry, don't know. See Dandelion?
No. But he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help.
Stop it!
I miss you, that there at Lockwood.
No, stop.
Damn it! Whoa. Ow! On the guards. Where's the guns? I'm warning you, looking to make some coin too, eh? Eat shit.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's. Look,
you've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something?
You Elial? Sorry, I thought Elial...
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think?
That's it.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come...
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan... Odd as requests go.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Graham.
Vespula's got someone else's protection.
Really? Who's...
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bar...
The Witcher will burn you! Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met...
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony.
Probably out whoring. That horse fed...
Ouch. What did he do to...
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshit. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the...
This woman he was...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Witcher.
Oh, I've worked up quite the appetite.
My belly. Eternal fire, how it hurts.
It's a material world.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith in the power of this flame can bring us victory. Remember, good folk, one doubter can do more evil than 1,000 believers can do good.
I
Here's
wouldn't give for a small jar of glamour.
Hey there, handsome.
You fancy men like me, halt!
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm...
Geralt of Rivia?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady, I swear.
Not a word. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new...
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Atra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmaster? Take him to the...
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so, too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor? Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Come on!
Why bother with two swords when you can... Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in
The garden? Yes, so what was it you said?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him.
Mean he wasn't?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even... Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Not good.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Drat it!
Shit.
You're quick! Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly...
Can't rightly refuse a request from a...
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker...
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa... Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. Keep...
Can someone please explain what this is all...
No need to get angry. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times.
Gotta ask Zoltan about that. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to...
Exceedingly nice. Well, can I expect any more lessons?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell, then. Oh, payment for your time.
civilization ends in this catapult.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
Let's go kill some monsters!
Next week. This week is the next week of which
Oh!
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
What are you looking at?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? Got to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. So, how'd you do?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned, thing is, mystery.
What's she supposedly like?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Trobu.
That makes it clear. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double? What can I say?
She's his match, so laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him.
All right. Guess we got...
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Rena.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always...
enough to feed the Titans.
Using new waitresses.
Be worth seeing?
And how? Buxom lasses from the...
Leave me be, or I shall call my husband. Going, Health?
Kingfisher. Where do you get...
Master Dandelions?
Yeah, also know the... What are you serving today? See you later.
Had some luck at the races. Now he thinks he's no villain.
What shall I whip up for supper?
Yes, definitely, of course. You expect me to believe that?
A hired killer. I wonder if he pays taxes. Oh!
Seek to get me drunk, sir?
I was seeking to get you drunk, madame. You would not be drinking with you.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
Here already.
Have yearned for your tender caress to bind our fortunes, damn we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permits me to introduce...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story.
Splendid. Very fun. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven.
What, tall, fat?
Limp in his gait. Left.
Sounds like a lame rock
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for...
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems in...
Horson Jr.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Could try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the...
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's...
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first.
I don't know about Horson, but Riven runs a bath.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home and...
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Getting old.
One cannot make an omelette.
Had some luck at the races. Now he thinks he's no limit.
Looking to enlist with the Temple Guard.
Those were the days.
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
Oh! Hooray! Ow! Oh, that hurts!
Mister, why are your eyes so strange?
There's still blood on your swords!
Nobody. A yokel who crawled out of a hole. Had some luck at the races. Now he thinks he's no bit. Blimey.
I don't pay taxes just to
Oh!
have that sort wandering
Let one
the
stray
city.
in before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them.
Oh! There's a laundry in far corners, did you know? They'll wash your clothing for you there.
My child's fallen ill. Another sleepless night.
You are an offense to the majesty of the eternal fire.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The batter...
Need to talk to the owner.
I'm not sure that...
Busy?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia.
Very well.
Sit. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can...
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hi, Whitehair. Nice fun you have.
Won't find any better.
He doesn't
From the
blush.
Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Then ordered him to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back,
Rivers
offering
is bigger.
and
He's more like a horse.
Time, and this is a simple matter.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a... Reuven, you'll get...
Why the fuck you let him in it? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop.
Think I'll let your host in?
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick. We need one alive! To his sword! No!
Don't want to stop. Got it!
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were Whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again.
Who pranced in right before they attacked.
Let's give him a chance.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with it?
Junior's gonna help me find some...
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all he...
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely...
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get it, so by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while... And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any...
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's
Leave you to it, then.
So how about we get dressed?
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things For example, I'd have my men kill you instead.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen.
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find her?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the...
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior control. Then there's the arena in the... Suppose you could always search Whoreson's hat.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Tower. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially.
Arena sounds promised.
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have... Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house.
Solid townhouse or...
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or...
Do what you will. Just be cautious.
Thanks for your help.
Just go, witch. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know...
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps...
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply... Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with...
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting...
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would...
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Sure.
I was beat.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your jig... Problems, you might be able to help. And if you did, why then I might...
Maybe I can...
I'd rather show than tell.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is.